Stephen Walter was 19 when he passed away after an 8-year battle with cancer. Diagnosed with a tumour in a bone in his right leg at age 11, Stephen didn't let that get in the way of his enjoyment of life. He was passionate about many things: family, friends and motorbikes, to name just a few. In his last days, he called on everyone he knew to commit themselves to a mission: to find a cure for childhood cancer.
The worst thing that can happen to any parent is to lose their child. So with what we're doing, as my purpose really is to try and help other families not have to go through that.
Childhood cancer is the second most common cause of death in Australian children. Over 800 children are diagnosed each year. And at any one time in Australia, more than 1,500 children are on active treatment for cancer or at risk of relapse.
We've improved the cure rates over something like 50 or 60 years, from almost zero to around about averaging 80%. But to go from 80% to 100% is actually very hard, because it requires invention around the types of drugs and better diagnostics and probably personalisation of cancer care.
Glenn's laboratory is actually called Stephen Walter Laboratory. I think Glenn and Steve had a fabulous relationship, and over the years, due to the work that we've done and wanted to support his research, he was honoured to name his laboratory after Steve.
That makes all of us at the Foundation very proud to be able to walk into that room and see Steve's name on the door and know what it's there for and what we're hoping it's going to achieve.
It's corporate sponsors for the support they've shown in joining the mission to find a cure for childhood cancer. The Foundation also hosts a range of events each year to raise funds. Each year since 2001, the Foundation has hosted the Snowy Ride, where thousands of motorcyclists gather in the scenic Snowy Mountains region of New South Wales to take part in the charity ride and raise money for research into a cure. As part of the annual Snowy Ride, sponsors have also made possible the Snowy Ride Family Program.
The Snowy Ride offers 7-8 families every year the most fabulous weekend away, and all families talk about how terrific it was and how it gave them the opportunity to be a family again and focus and just recharge their batteries.
It's just such an amazing experience and refreshing experience after all the drama and angst that you've been through, just to relax and just have fun. But being around people that understand what you've gone through.
Family life is fractured. It's a very difficult process to navigate. So if we can put something in place to try and help people move through the process, I think that's an important step.
One of the things that I discovered going through the journey that I've been through is that kids don't have a voice. Because when they're going through the treatment themselves, their family is just in complete disarray. They haven't got time or energy to be, doing anything other than just getting through the day.
We all have hopes and dreams for our own future, but sometimes all we need is perspective.
That's easy for me. I hope to be out of a job pretty soon.
My immediate hope would be that Maria, I get to see her live a long and wonderful life, have children, enjoy motherhood, enjoy what life has to offer.
Please help the Stephen Walter Children's Cancer Foundation meet the challenge of 100% survival for all children diagnosed with cancer and the prevention of their suffering. Let's give our children the hope for the future that they all deserve. Since 2001, Stephen Walter Children's Cancer Foundation has committed in excess of $6 million to childhood cancer research. That's an average of $400,000 per year going directly towards finding a cure.
For 34 days, great camaraderie and just such an enjoyable way to raise money.
You've come back in great shape. How did the bike look?
Well, after a wash, it looks a lot better than I did when I got back, I can tell you.
But for this funding to continue, more is needed. Many requests are received to fund new research programs, and there are literally hundreds of worthy ideas that deserve to be investigated.
When the announcement comes that they've actually found a cure for childhood cancer, and kids that are diagnosed with cancer can just go and take a pill or something simple, that would be a magical day for me. And I hope I live long enough to see it.